Hey guys, welcome back to the Vin Review. It's your boy Melvin, and today we will be talking about Triumph of Love, or Triunfo del Amor in Spanish. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel for more content. And yeah, let's get into it. So Triumph of Love is a Mexican telenovela produced by Salvador Mejia Alejandre. Okay, for Televisa. It is a remake of the 1998 telenovela Privilegio del Amor, which itself is a remake of the 1985 Venezuelan novela Crystal. Okay, so let's get into the plot. Okay, so the story starts with Victoria Gutierrez, a young woman working as a servant in the Itubide household. Juan Pablo Itubide is a future priest and the son of Octavio and Bernarda Itubide. Okay, he is attracted to Victoria and the attraction is mutual. They spend a night together and Victoria becomes pregnant. Bernarda is furious upon discovering and kicks her out of the house. Victoria rebuilds her life with the support of her friend Antonieta, and together they find work in a sewing company. Okay, Victoria gives birth to a little girl and names her Maria. Victoria and Maria live a poor but happy life. Okay, so Bernarda convinces herself that God has chosen her to enact his punishment upon Victoria and attempts to kill her, but instead separates her from her daughter Maria. Years later, Victoria succeeds in establishing a major fashion empire and is happily married to Oswaldo Sandoval, an actor and the father of two kids, Max and Fernanda. Okay, Victoria seems happy with the life that she has, but secretly suffers and is tormented by the missing case of her daughter Maria. Meanwhile, Maria is now Maria the Semparada, a young woman who is ready to leave the orphanage where she grew up. Okay, Maria's aspiration is to become a great model, and her and Victoria's paths cross. Victoria is not a kind boss and treats Maria with contempt and arrogance, especially since Maria is compared to a younger version of Victoria. Maria meets Max and they fall in love, but their love is rejected by Victoria, and she plots with Max's ex-girlfriend and fashion model Jimena del Alba to separate them. Juan Pablo Itubide and Maria also cross paths as he is now a respected priest. Many forces conspire to keep Maria and Max apart, and it seems that history may repeat itself. Only true love can triumph over all the tricks, traps, intrigue, treachery, and wickedness. Okay, you guys, that is the general plot of the entire telenovela. Okay, so guys, that is the general plot of the entire telenovela. So Victoria and Maria de Semparada, they meet again, but now they're strangers. Okay, and Victoria meets Maria and she does not like her one bit because Maria reminds herself of that point in her life where she was poor, weak, frail, and people used to take advantage of her, and she just doesn't like to be reminded of that part of her life, and that is the reason that she really just does not like Maria. On the other hand, Bernarda as well enters the fashion industry and is set on making Victoria's life a living nightmare. This woman is sick. She's delusional. She thinks that she is so holy and that God uses her in mysterious ways. Okay, so she thinks that she's so holy and that God had a plan for her son to become a priest, and Victoria kinda ruined that entire thing, but he still became a priest, but then he wasn't as pure as she had imagined. Okay, and then on the other hand we have Maria. Maria grows up an orphan, and she still has her two parents, but then she does not know that: Juan Pablo the priest and Victoria Sandoval the huge designer. Okay, and she grows up with a life of lacking in affection, love, and all that, and then she meets Maximiliano. They fall in love, and everyone around them opposes to the love story, including Bernarda Itubide, who is hell-bent in making everyone's life a living nightmare. Victoria does not want them to be in love. There's Jimena breathing down their necks. Jimena was a bit crazy. She was insane. Okay, so many things. And then we have Maximiliano's father. I believe his name was Oswaldo, right? He was having an affair with Maria's friend, and that girl actually gets murdered, and that brings a whole new intrigue to the soap opera. Who killed that girl? I don't know, I've forgotten her name. She wasn't that important. Okay, so I really did love this soap opera. It had a lot to give, and honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, I kinda don't like Victoria Ruffo's characters in soap operas. She's always crying. She cries a lot, and I don't I wouldn't call her a diverse actress, but then this particular role, she really nailed it in the sense that it was different from her other roles. She played a cold woman who has gone through so much, and she's become cold, and she's become successful, and she's kind of forgotten where she came from. She's arrogant and all of that. So I loved that they gave her something a bit different from her usual telenovelas. That was something amazing to see with Victoria Ruffo. Sometimes she's a bit one-dimensional when it comes to acting. She's always someone's mother and she's always crying, but in this one she was a bit challenged, and that is what I like to see when people are being given roles. I really didn't care for the love story between Max and Maria. Let's be all the way 1000. It wasn't exciting. Okay, what was exciting for me? I loved the fashion aspect of it all. And let me tell you something. Telenovelas with fashion in the center of it all really are amazing. We can name them right now, and they were amazing. And to see this one being set in the fashion world, and Maria wanting to be a model and all of that, it was really exciting to watch her rise from being a nobody to becoming a model one day. It was amazing. It was amazing. Can we talk about Fernanda real quick? Fernanda is the daughter of the stepdaughter of Victoria, right? And she's so arrogant, and life humbles her when she suffers an accident and that leaves her in a wheelchair, and now she has to reevaluate life and everything that is meaningful in her life to move forward. So I really liked that aspect of the telenovela, where there was a side character like Fernanda who had her own storyline that was also interesting to watch. That's what we like to see. We like to see multiple storylines in one telenovela, because sometimes the main storyline gets a bit boring. Okay, and Fernanda's storyline, falling in love with, was that guy a gardener? I think that guy was a gardener, was really entertaining to see. Played by Pablo Montero. The actor that played the gardener was Pablo Montero, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, tell me your thoughts on Triunfo del Amor. Did you watch Triumph of Love? Did you not? Who was your favorite character? What was your favorite aspect of the show? And please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day. Bye.